Cold figure of a holy king, pale ashes of the house of Lancaster. Be it lawful that I invocate thy ghost, to hear the lamentations of poor Anne, wife to thy Edward, to thy slaughtered son. Oh, cursed be the hand that made these holes. Cursed the heart that had the heart to do it. Oh, cursed be the blood that let this blood from hence.
Sweet saint, for charity be not so cursed.
Foul devil, for God's sake, hence, and trouble us not. For thou hast made this happy earth thy hell, filled it with cursing cries and deep exclaims. Thou delight to view thy heinous deeds? Behold, this pattern of thy butcheries.
Lady, you know no rules of charity, which renders good for bad, blessings for curses.
Villain, thou know'st no law of God nor man, no beast so fierce but knows some touch of pity.
But I know none, and therefore am no beast.
Oh, wonderful, when devils tell the truth.
More wonderful when angels are so angry. Vouchsafe divine perfection of a woman.
Vouchsafe diffused infection of a man.
Of these supposed crimes to give me leave.
Of these known evils but to give me leave.
By circumstance but to acquit myself.
By circumstance to curse thy cursed self.
Fairer than tongue can name me. Let me have some patient leisure to excuse myself.
Fouler than heart can think thee, thou canst make no excuse current but to hang thyself. Didst thou not kill this king?
I grant ye.
Dost grant me, hedgehog? Then God grant me too. He is in heaven, where thou shalt never come.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Oh, a sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and mounched and mounched and mounched. Give me, quoth I. Aroint thee, witch, the rump-fed Runyon cried. Her husband's to Aleppo gone, master of the Tiger, but in a sieve I'll thither sail, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do, and I'll do. Though his bark cannot be lost, yet it shall be tempest-tossed. Look what I have.
Oh, show me, show me.
Here I have a pilot's thumb, racked as homeward he did come.
A drum, Macbeth doth come.
The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus do go about,
Thrice to thine,
and thrice to mine,
and thrice again to make up 9.
peace, the charms wound up.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen. How far is called to Forres? What are these? So withered and wild in their attire that look not like the inhabitants of the earth and yet are on it. Live you, or are you aught that men may question? Speak if you can, what are you?
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Glass.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow, speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favors nor hate.
Hail!
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 Lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Stay, you imperfect speakers, tell me more! By Sinel's death I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe us this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you!
Soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. Go, I am too bold. It is not to me she speaks. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand? Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Romeo. Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? 'Tis nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take the other word! Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would maiden blush but paint my cheek. For that which thou hast heard me speak tonight, fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I've spoke. Yet farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thee at thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. Oh, gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown, and be perverse, and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo. But else not for the world.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon,
But I swear by the moon? The inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb. As thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear
No,
love...
do not swear at all. Although I join thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be, ere one can say it lightens. Sweet good night. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, good night. Sweet repose and rest. Come to thy heart as that within my breast.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Hence get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You would draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair, or rather do I not, in plainest truth, tell you that I do not, nor cannot, love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel! And Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worse a place can I beg in your love? And yet a place of high respect with me to be used as you to use your dog.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest have not such a heart as you.
Let me go! Or if thou wilt not, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius.
Sweet Phoebe, do not scorn me. Oh, do not, Phoebe, say that you love me not, but say it not so in bitterness. The common executioner falls not the axe upon the humbled neck, but first asks pardon. Will you the sterner be than he that lives and dies by bloody drops?
I would not be that executioner. I fly thee, for I would not injure thee. Thou tells me there is murder in my eyes. 'Tis pretty, sure, and probable that eyes, which are the frailest, softest things, should be called tyrants, butchers, murderers. Oh, now I do frown on thee with all my heart, and if my eyes can wound, now let them kill thee. Scratch thee, but with pen, and there remains some scar of it. Now my eyes which I have darted at thee hurt thee not, nor am I sure there is no force in eyes that can do hurt.
Oh, dear Phoebe, if ever you meet in some fresh cheat the power of fancy, then you shall know the wounds invisible that love's keen arrows make.
Till that time, come not thou near me. Pity me not, for till that time I shall not pity thee.
Oh.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What, my dear Lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die when she has such meat food to feed it as Signor Benedict? Courtesy itself must convert to disdain if you come in her presence.
Then is courtesy a turncoat. But it is certain I'm loved of all ladies, only you excepted, and I would I could find in my heart I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to women. They would else have been troubled with a pernicious suitor. I thank God and my cold blood I am of your humor for that. I'd rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
God keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some gentleman or other shall scape a predestinate scratched face.
Scratching could not make it worse, and 'twere such a face as yours were.
Well, you are a rare parrot teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
Woo! I would my horse had the speed of your tongue, and so good a continuer. But keep your way, a God's name, I've done.
You always end with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
Sweet Beatrice, wouldst thou come when I called thee?
Yea, senor, and depart when you bid me.
Oh, stay but till then.
Then is spoken. Fare you well.
Oh, thou and I are too wise to woo peaceably.
Do not you love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Why, then the prince and your uncle and Claudio have been deceived. They swore that you did.
Do not you love me?
Troth, no. No more than reason.
Why, then my cousin, Margaret, and Ursula are much deceived, for they did swear you did.
They swore you were almost sick for me.
They swore you were well nigh dead for me.
'Tis no such matter. Then you do not love me?
No. Truly, but in friendly recompense.
Well, I was told.
The peace! I will stop your mouth.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it, as many of our players do, I had as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Nor do not saw the air too much with your hand thus, but use all gently, for in the very torrent, tempest, and, as I may say, whirlwind of your passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Be not too tame, neither, but let your own discretion be your tutor. Suit the action to the word to the action, with this special observance, that you o'erstep not the modesty of nature, for anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end, both at the first and now, was and is, to hold as 'twere the mirror up to nature.
I have bedimmed the noontide sun, called forth the mutinous winds, and twixt the green sea and the azured vault set roaring war. To the dread rattling thunder have I given fire, and rifted Jove's stout oak with his own bolt. The strong-based promontory did I make shake, and by the spurs plucked up the pine and cedar. Graves at my command have waked their sleepers, oped, and let them forth by my so potent art. But this rough magic I here abjure, and when I have required some heavenly music, I'll break my staff, bury it certain fathoms in the earth, and deeper than did ever plummet sound